Hello guys, in today's video I wanted to speak about how to work from home. It's kind of what many of us are doing now. I've been doing it for a long time because I really enjoy working from home, and I always try to leave work really early to then work on my personal project at home. First of all, you need to define a dedicated place of work. So if you can and have a possibility, have an isolated room in which you only have your desk, your laptop, your computer, and a door which you can close. And then therefore you won't be distracted. Do not work on your bed. It's not efficient, you won't be focused. If you don't have an extra room in your apartment, take whichever table you have, and if you can, avoid the bedroom, because you want to have two different places, like one which is the bed, the restroom, where you are relaxing and not working, and the other room would be the working room, where you are focused and working hard. Because the brain, when you go in your bedroom, is more chill. And if you transform the bedroom into a workroom, then when you will be in bed to sleep, you will always think about work, because you will associate the room and work. Second tip, take care of yourself. It's ergonomy. What you have to do to respect your body when you work from home. At work, we often hear, to put the screens really high, you have to put it in a way that your eyes are in front of the upper part of the screen. And you also have to do it at home. That's why laptops are not really good at home. What I could take from work was only my laptop. So what I did is I put a little thing to elevate it, and therefore the laptop is at a good level of my eyes. And I really recommend you to do that, because otherwise you will tend not to stand straight, but to be more like that, and it's not good for your body. It's not what you want. It's not because you work from home that you should not take care of yourself. If you can, try to have a good chair. I personally don't. Third tip is to keep your morning routine. You have to keep waking up at the same time, keep doing the things you are used to do in the morning. Keep having your breakfast with your family, keep working with your dog, whatever you are used to do, keep doing it, it's important. At home, you will have even more distraction. That's why the fourth tip is to remove distraction. Distraction can be checking the news, or wanting to check your emails directly when you wake up in the morning, because it's easier because you work at home, Then you can also directly check your phone, watch TV, watch Netflix. But what you have to do is to remove all those bad habits. And willpower is not always enough to do that, so there are some apps or softwares you can use. For example, there is one called Cold Turkey, which block websites. And this is really useful because therefore you won't be tempted to go and check the internet and other things like that. There is also Forest, a really nice app that blocks your phone for a certain period of time that you define, which is really, really useful. What you also should do is to turn off notifications from WhatsApp, emails, social media, from everything. Therefore, you won't be tempted to check your phone every time. Because when you're at home, quite often it's at the end of the day and you have a reflex to check your phone, but you must lose that reflex to be able to work properly at home. I made a video which is about deep work. And so I think you can find the link here, or I will put it in the description. And I give a lot of tips on how to reduce distraction and how to work more efficiently and effectively, to be more productive in your work and therefore to have more time for yourself. Because when you work from home, it's what you want, is to work fast, to have then more time for you, to do what you really want to do. Remember that you cannot multitask. Multitask does not exist. If you try to watch TV and work at the same time, you are just wasting your time because you don't focus on anything. What you have to do is to focus on one task for a certain period of time and to finish it. That's all what you have to do. Only one task at a time. Then you stop the task and then you do another one. Fifth tip is to be happy. You're at home, you don't need to commute, you don't need to drive 1 hour in the morning, 1 hour in the evening to come to work. So it's really nice. You possibly have more time with your family if you have a family. might have more time for yourself, which is really important. So use that time to refocus on yourself and to make the things that you wanted to do for a long time. Sixth tip is to set boundaries. So what you should try to do is to say to your family members, well, I know I'm working, so don't distract me. And then tell them, okay, now we can have time together. But because people are used to, your family is used to be with you at home when you are not working. So when you will be at home, they will think that you are at home, so you are not working, but you have to tell them. The seventh tip is to keep a working weekly schedule. So prioritize what you have to do. And every time at the beginning of the week, write down what you have to do and plan it throughout the week. So say at that day I should do that in the morning from 8 to 9, and you define all your day like that. You also define time for yourself, time for being happy and to exercise, to relax, to do things that you love, that you enjoy. What you should try to do is to be productive. So just be productive in your work and in the task that you have to do. Because if you are productive, you will have more time to do other things for yourself, like to spend time with your family, for example. And this is really important. Try just to be productive and therefore to have more time. Not more time to work, but do things that matter most for you. Do things that you really value and that are really important for who you want to become in the future. Also work when you are the most productive during the day. So I'm more productive in the morning. So from 7 to 10, 11, I'm really good. I can really focus easily. But I know that after lunchtime, I'm really bad. My mind is like outside and I cannot focus in anything. So I tend to do mindless tasks, such as responding to emails or doing my experiments. You might be better capable to focus in the evening. So then it's fine because you work at home. Forget the 9-5. And yeah, of course, do not plan too many hours. Just work at least the normal amount of hours, but don't work too much. Don't work more because you're at home. It's not the point. The point of being at home is to be more productive, to have more time for yourself. Because being at home is not a problem. You can use that time to really work on the things you didn't have the time to work on. You can start to read more articles. You can start to write that grand proposal you wanted to write for a long time. You can finish that scientific paper you wanted to do. You can create that new research project because you're not in the lab anymore. There are so many things you can do thanks to that thing. Try to take it as an opportunity and don't blame yourself for it. If there are things you have to cancel or that you cannot do, it's not your fault. Take it as an opportunity, try to be positive about it. Stay at home as much as possible. Work on the things that matters to you. You can also start to develop your personal projects. So start doing the things you wanted to do for a long time and that you value. So you can, for example, start painting, start drawing, start reading more. Start reading, not articles, but reading literature, like fiction. And that will really make a difference. And it can be even better if you stick to those new habits, to read more, to take more time for yourself, and so on. Because doing your PhD is difficult, doing research is difficult, and sometimes some people tend just to forget about their lives. Their lives become research, but it's not it. A PhD is a job, so you should still have things to do outside of a job. You should still be able to know what you would do if you remove all the working hours. Because many people are saying like, if I would have more time, I could do that, I could do that, I could do that. But just create the time. If you give those people the opportunity to have the time, they would not know what to do because they are always used to having other things. So create the time to do the things that matter to you. That's all about it. So thank you for watching. I really hope it was helpful. Share other tips on how you work at home. Like that video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I see you next week. Ciao.